Good day, everyone. Today is Monday, the day after Palm Sunday. Uh, we got some good news on Palm Sunday yesterday. An update came out from the prominent COVID 19 forecasting center that's called the IHME. It's University of Washington's Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation. Their predictions of the kind of the results of COVID-19 with how many hospital beds are being needed, how many ICU beds are being needed, how many ventilators are needed. All of this for the entire country has come from IHME. All of this was changed yesterday, their projections. In Oregon, it's a phenomenal change. They were predicting that this virus would top out the first week of May, around May 6th, with 11 deaths per day there for about a week. They have downgraded that now to where they're saying that this will now peak on April 21st with only 5 deaths per day. And that just for a day and not a whole week. And that it'll rise up to about 5 a day and then go right back down. This is a fantastic new projection, some opportunity for real encouragement for us. They were projecting 558 Oregonians would die. Now they're projecting 171. It's wonderful news. They're projecting changes that are downgraded for the entire country. We've dropped from almost 100,000 projected deaths in our country to around 80,000 projected deaths. It's phenomenal and it's exciting. So what's that mean for us? They tell us that one thing that we need to be sure and do is to continue the course, continue the social distancing measures, continue to keep your distance from each other, continue to wear face masks. If we relax now, that just means that things go back to the projections from before. So we have to stay the course. That means that we are to persevere. And from a Christian standpoint, the Apostle Paul told us, as he told the Corinthians in the famous chapter on love, that it's love that perseveres. And I think that that's what it takes for us right now. We need to persevere. We need to do what love calls for and keep on going. To persevere means to endure, to hold on, keep going, to persist, to press on, to proceed, to pursue, to stand firm, to continue, to stay the course, to see it through, to stick with it. That's what I want to encourage you today, to stay the course. Let's persevere. Let's keep on doing what we were doing. And maybe this thing will be eradicated even sooner than we thought. I'm starting today to read passages with you or to tell you about passages that are ongoing until we get to Resurrection Sunday. So today, I want to take you to a passage for you to read on your own. That is what happened to Jesus on Monday before he was crucified on Friday. And that is from John chapter 12, verses 1 through 11. It's when Mary pours out her costly perfume on him. 6 days before the Passover, Jesus came to Bethany, the home of Lazarus, whom he had raised from the dead. There they gave a dinner for him. Martha served, and Lazarus was one of those that was at the table with him. Mary took a pound of costly perfume made of pure nard, anointed Jesus' feet, and wiped them with her hair. The house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. But Judas Iscariot, one of his disciples, and obviously the one who was about to betray him, said, "Why was this perfume not sold for 300 denarii and the money given to the poor?" And he said this not because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief. He kept the common purse and used to steal what was put into it. Jesus said, "Leave her alone. She bought it so that she might keep it for the day of my burial. You always have the poor with you, but you do not always have me." When the great crowd of the Jews learned that he was there, they came not only because of Jesus, but also to see Lazarus, whom he had raised from the dead. So the chief priest planned to put Lazarus to death as well, since it was on account of him that many of the Jews were deserting and were believing in Jesus. So you see, even with the problems they had then, the disciples were being asked to persevere. One final thing before we close today. We had the Bible trivia question yesterday, and the correct answer to the question was Caiaphas. And we had two winners. One was Roger Scoville, that was the first to give that correct answer as an adult. And we had a teenager that was the first one to answer it correctly, and that was Brody Hill. So congratulations to Roger and to Brody. I hope that you have a good Monday and that things go well for you all day. God bless.